Hey y'all, Craig with Small Town Wreath Shop. How is everybody? We're going to be making a green and red tree topper today for one of our trees that we're going to be having in the house. I'm going to make the bow first, then my wife Melissa is going to get on here and she's going to actually create the tree topper for y'all. Super easy, super simple. This is the colors that we picked out, or she picked out. This is going to be our bottom. We're going to be going with a 2.5 inch on bottom first. I've got to turn this bow maker around. This is the 4-in-1, the Pro Bow 4-in-1. I actually like this. I use several different kinds of bow makers, but I do use this one a lot. Alright, we're going to go ahead and we're going to dovetail the end before I start. I'm going to run some tails about, I don't know, about 14 inches long. I'm going to run tails, y'all, really long. So there, we're going to let them drape down. So they're actually going to be probably 30 to 36 inch tails on this bow. So you just twist it. I'm just going to let my slack kind of run over that way. Just twist it. We're going to do just one loop of the 2.5 on the bottom. You're going to make about a 6.5 inch loop, like so. Get your twist again. Make sure you work. This is all wired ribbon. Actually, that's a 7 inch loop, so we'll stay with a 7. 6.5 to 7 inches. Stick it back between your pegs. Run it out to about 7 inches. Grab a holt and get you a good twist on it. Make sure the loops are about the same length though before you start stopping. Actually, I don't have to twist this one because I'm only going to do 2 loops, one on each side on this. Now we're going to bring out our slack again, let it just kind of hang out of the way, and we're just going to cut it. It doesn't matter if they're the same or not. They're just going to be some long tails for this particular style of bow. So the tails can actually, you know, look like streamers that are running down your tree from the tree topper. Alright, so now we're going to come in with this one next, another 2.5 inch. So I always go ahead and I dovetail, and I do put the wire in my left hand and I cut up, which makes a pretty dovetail. Same thing, every one of them is going to have some long tails, so just kind of, you know, let your slack just kind of fall in whatever length that you want. This one we're going to do 2 loops on each side. A little bit shorter. I like to go about a finger or maybe a little less than a finger thickness shorter. So about a 1/2 inch, 3/8 inch to 1/2 inch shorter than your last loop. Only making your different colors shorter. We'll keep all of these the same length as we can. So just a little bit shorter. Grab and twist. Now this one, I'm gonna build a probably I think I'm gonna do 2 of this one and 1 and 2. So I'm gonna do a 2 1 2 on top. So we're gonna do 2 loops of this. I had to think about it a minute. It doesn't matter. I mean, I do a lot of the blast off style bows, which are the 3 2 1, but I like to do those with just 1.5 inches. I don't like to put quite so much 2.5. To me, it just kind of, it overwhelms the bow. I like the bow to look kind of airy, or a little bit airy. Right, so that's got our 2 on each side. Get your length right. Like I said, all this is wired ribbon, so just kind of work with it and get it like you want it. And then just pull your slack, which this one's just about going to be all of it. So we've used all of that ribbon. So we're just going to let him hang right there. Now we're going in with the 1.5 inches. Being with the 1.5 inches now. And this one's going to be a single loop on each side again, and then 2 more on the top. So like I said, just throw some slack We're going to do one loop on each side. A little bit shorter than the last one. We're going to go in with the last color, which is this pretty harlequin. Is it harlequin or harlequin? Harlequin, red and green harlequin. This one's going to have two, so we've got one of the 2.5 inch on the very bottom. We've got 2 loops, then 1 loop, and then we're going to do 2 loops on top again on each side. You like to kind of have those loops a little bit shorter than the last every time. Every time you come in with a new ribbon, you're a little bit shorter than the last one. So we'll have a total of 4 loops on the top, 2 on each side, and you can make these out of any color that you like. You can put whatever color ribbons, whatever style your tree is. You can make it to your liking. Got our long tail. I'm not dovetailing any of the long stuff. Everything's we'll just do that once we get it up on the tree. Alright, so and it doesn't matter if you got your loops smashed. We're going to be I'm going to take all of these tails and I'm going to kind of just let them lay this way so I can get my, I use zip ties. I'm going to use a zip tie and a chenille stem. I'm going to use a red, either red or green. Just find something that coordinates. I'm going to put my zip tie on first, lift it up, put your zip tie on. Don't cinch it all the way down yet, just cinch it a little ways. Let me move my bow maker. Keep your little stack. I don't know if you can see the little stack across where they are. You want your zip tie to fall right in there, in that crease where everything's, and try to keep that stack straight. Put your chenille stem. You want to push down, leave you a little opening. Run that chenille stem underneath that zip tie, right underneath, about halfway, and then just start, make sure that stack's straight and start closing it up. Closing it up. I'll wind up maybe tightening it again, and after you got it kind of snug, then now we're ready to start fluffing our bow. All right, now we're gonna start fluffing. So we're gonna kind of, it's gonna get in here. I'm gonna leave this one straight, and we're gonna start just pulling, and whichever way this loop wants to go, y'all, if it wants to go this way, then let it go. You kind of know if it's more comfortable, and then you do the other one opposite. So it's going to make them V's, so you can see this ribbon right through that V. Then this one's going to stay in the middle of the V again. We're not having to worry about tails, because all the tails are going to go down in this particular bow. So now we're going to make another V. Just remember, whichever way they want to go. If they feel like this one wanted to go that way, then let him go that way. So they make a little V, and you can see all the colors through both sides, or through all the V's. So we're gonna have to turn it. Let me get up here. Now I got all these long tails. Let me get all my tails running one way. So we're just gonna take all these tails and gonna be trying to work them one way or the other. That way they're out of my way. And you're going to be reworking all these tails, y'all, once you get it up on the tree. But all of these are going to hang down. I just need them out of my way for video purposes. Same thing, y'all. We're going to keep that one straight. And you can kind of tell this one wants to go this way and this one wants to go that way. So let them go. And just open them up so you can make that V. So you can see that. Leave him in the middle of the V because he's single, and then just let these go. Another V on the top. Now, sometimes you've got to really kind of yank on them and turn them, and then work your ribbon. And it's like I said, you're going to be having to refluff, re-straighten once you get it on your tree topper, and once you definitely get it on the tree. It's just going to be, you know, it's going to lose its shape until you get it on. And now we've got this bow with all of these long tails that we will be streaming all down the tree. It's going to look pretty use any color ribbon that you want for your tree, for sure. And then once you get everything in place, you can get all your loops like you want it. It's going to be super, super, super cute, y'all. This bow is probably about 13 inches across, and it's got tails on it that's anywhere from 36 inches or better. So now she can create her tree topper, and this will be tied on to it. So she'll be right with y'all shortly. So don't go anywhere.
Hey y'all, it's Melissa with Small Town Wreath Shop. I just wanted to get on and show y'all this quick, easy tree topper. Okay, Craig's already made our bow, and the other ingredients we're going to have is this red bay leaf spray, this sequin twirly thing, I got it from Hobby Lobby, and then these, I can't remember where I got these, maybe Hobby Lobby, I'm not sure. I've had them for a while. Anyways, this is the 3 things besides your bow that you're going to need. First, I'm going to take this. Then I'm going to take this one. And look, y'all, I'm just going to layer it on top. The bay leaves are from Small Town Wreath Shop. We do have those in stock. I don't know how many more we have in stock, but we do have the bay leaves in stock. And then this is my last piece. I want to put it like right on up in there, and then let's just look and see if our pieces and all are going to go like we want them to. Okay, all right, y'all, this is how we got it. Wait, just like that. They kind of don't want to go over, but that's okay. We got it. All right, now what you're going to do is you're going to take some short zip ties. I'm going to get a few of them. And you just are going to zip tie this little 3 sticks together. It's really, really simple. I mean, you don't really get much simpler than this for a tree topper. But I think the tree topper makes a statement. What is that on there? I'm going to have to clip that off. And then I want 2 or 3 zip ties, y'all, because I really want to make sure it's together good. You're going to zip tie down here on the stems. Now it's together. It's not going anywhere, y'all. Okay. Now I want to take my cutters. I have my big cutters, and I'm going to snip off these zip tie things first. Alright, then I got that done. I'm going to kind of turn them to the back or something, yeah. Then I'm going to take and I'm going to snip off a little bit of these stems so they're all one length, kind of. You want this to stick down in your tree somewhat. And look, you can zip tie it to the top of your tree, and it'll be fine where it's. Now we're going to take our bow. Craig made this bow earlier. Look how pretty, and it matches so good. And y'all, we're not going to put it down here. We're not going to put it down here. We're going to, because it'll sag and it'll be looking down. We're going to kind of nestle it up in here. Where, I mean, you would think it wouldn't go there, but it needs to. It needs a little support. Anyways, you just put your zip tie, I mean, not your chenille stems around that spine of the bay leaf and all that. Let me get the other one. Okay. Yes. Alright. I think I got it. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm just going to get it tight, you know, and I'm just going to twist a few times, and let's look at it. Woo, Ooh, I smashed that bow good and proper. Alright, y'all. I think we've got it done. And this looks so cute. You might have to finagle with your little sticks, but I think it looks real good. I'm going to pull this one out a little bit more. That other one's pulled out. And here we are. And it's got the long stringers to go all the way down your tree. It's got 4 different types of ribbon. And I'm just really proud of this quick, easy, simple tree topper. Thank y'all for watching.
You can sell them.
Oh yeah, you can sell these, you know, for like $50 or so or more.
Super quick.
Yeah. This is very easy to do, and it's quick, and you can make a good price point on them. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. If you don't mind, subscribe to the channel. Press the like if you like the video. And I'll see y'all next time. Thank you.